Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Tuesday, March 11th, 2013. Nothing in the announcement arena for today, nothing yesterday to review. Looking across the ponds here, take a peek at Asia was pretty flat, actually. To slightly negative. Europe is slightly negative to very little positive going on here at lunchtime over there. Okay, that was easy. Get through that stuff quick. Looking here at our futures, we are looking slightly negative. Gold has a nice pop this morning. And oil is up 34 cents. I avoided buying gas yesterday, hoping that oil would drop a little bit more and the prices might come down like a nickel a gallon or something like that when you're pumping 20 gallons into a vehicle. It does add up after a while. But I guess it was not to be had. So there goes my $10 estimated savings for that. Okay, looking at the accounts here. Yesterday we did LinkedIn, the alert triggered on LinkedIn. We jumped in on that puppy, and it's right here, and it's up $41 right now. And we also got into an Amazon calendar and a Visa calendar, and we'll review those when we run through the A+ list as well as any other open positions that we have here. Okay, so we'll jump right into that. Let's take a look. Starting off with Apple, first up in the batting order. I looked at some calendars yesterday on Apple, and the problem that I had was cost. Now, let me bring this up here. You can see here that even the calendars that were slightly out of the money, like a 535 call and a 530 put, still I locked them in here at 411 and 415 respectively. I thought that I would do a double calendar because I had no idea which way Apple was going. I couldn't really make up my mind which way it was going. Now today we've got a big pop here, and I don't know why. I don't look at the news anymore, but it's going to gap up at the open. As we can see here, yesterday it was pretty much right in between here with a close at 530.92, which would have been right around here. So it would be losing money right now. As it is, it's up $9.93. So I couldn't decide on that one, so I just let it ride, didn't do anything. Looking at it from any other play perspective, specifically CSSV2, we have nothing going on here. Amazon, different story. I did do a calendar on that, hoping or at least expecting a slight move down to my target here, following the current trend and the current stochastic and MACD all running out of gas here and heading south. Today we have one ding here at 370. So it's 370.38, closed at 370.53. So we'll wait for that one to mature. We got a nice hook here, actually, and this would be, a really nice CSSV2 play. Didn't pull the trigger on that one yesterday. Opted instead to do this calendar. That may be a mistake. I feel that that could have been a good one. But regardless, sometimes I do miss them. Boeing, still can't find that airliner. Man, it's just, well, I don't know. I guess it's not like losing an airliner. Well, I'm going to reserve comment. I really have nothing. Everybody's speculating, and everybody lately is an expert, just like everybody's an expert on Russia and Ukraine lately, too. But anyway, we have a March-May calendar, and this is our target down here, the 120 for Boeing, and so far it's working out. We do not have a CSSV2, but we would be looking for something up here right now. So that would be good if we had, over the next couple of days, a move up here towards that target. Baidu, nothing right now. Moving down towards our target. To let that one bake a little bit longer. It's not quite ready yet. Can't determine what's going on here with Celgene. Don't think an iron condor is appropriate. Let's see, we're at 34. What's their IV percentile? Is 50%. Maybe an iron condor kind of far out, and then try to collect some premium on it and get out before you get into trouble could be a good trade, but I'm not seeing anything directional right now. And are we ripe for a calendar here? What can we come up with? Since this IV is pretty high, I want to see what the spread, or how wide the base is on the tent for our calendar. So 158, 157.5. See, the problem with these strikes here is that the next month probably does not exist. Now, I sent an email to Thinkorswim and said, hey, if there's the next expiration following the expiration where we have this open does not have this particular strike, then go to the next one. So at least I can get a calendar up here. Because what I have to do then is I have to go here for my calendar, and then I have to pick this March 4 for the long one. Then I might be able to get to 157.5. And I do, and it's $2.38. Okay, 238, break-evens at 154 and 161. 154 and 161. That's not enough for me. I don't feel comfortable with that. This, it can definitely move outside of that base, but it's all about where it ends up. So how many times have we closed at this 157.50 level? And in the recent past, never. So, not a good candidate, I don't think. So we'll just take that off of there. Let's go to Chipotle. See what's happening in fast food, Mexican fast food industry. Now we are coming down here nicely into our target area. Definitely not a calendar candidate. Unless you want to anticipate that maybe it might move here, but actually these cycles are only about a week long here, so maybe a calendar up here. I don't know, but I'm not doing a calendar on that. We're looking at a CSSV2. So it's moving down smartly for that. So we might have a setup tomorrow. Costco coming up into our target area for a bear call. CVX, this is my manual calendar here. I'm going to take this off of here. There's a different way to do it now. So let's take a look at them. CVX. Maybe something at 115. I don't know. They were not on my. Oh yeah, they were. They were on my list yesterday for calendars. I didn't do anything. Just a lot of swinging around here, so I didn't do anything that could be on my list today for calendars. And for that one, I tried to do an at the money calendar. Igor coming down into our target area. It sure is taking it a long time, isn't it? Oh man. But we're willing to wait. We have a split coming up here. You have to be careful about that. FedEx. We have a calendar on it. And that's that 120 calendar. I don't think we're going to be hitting it. We had an alert on it yesterday. We wanted to possibly get out, maybe. Or we have a nice hook here for a CSSV2. It wasn't strong, though, because we ended up with a green candle that day. It's not in the rules about the color of a candle or anything, but it was. It was a close higher, definitely, than the open. And let's go back here, and I just really want to see. There we go. The previous day. And then what's going on overnight. Okay. So really nothing going on here. We'll just let that calendar sit there and wallow around a bit longer. We still have time on it, a week and a half. Gold, we have a covered call on it. Just looking at a calendar, I have one locked in here. Let's see, take a look at what it's doing. Nothing much, and it's not going to do much today either with the jump up in gold. Google, nothing currently. We have a setup. So we will be keeping an eye on that today. That's a good enough setup for me. That comes down to 27.19, so that's good enough for me. Especially on Google, on a strong moval like Google. A moval like Google. IWM. Coming down to meet our target area. And I was talked about exiting this yesterday, and actually came up like $20 or something like that. So I'm just going to hold off, especially with a potentially negative open this morning. I'm just going to hold off and see if I can whittle this loss down a little bit more today. Alright, LinkedIn. This is the CSSV2 trade that I did yesterday. I did this at 202.50, I believe. 202.50 is the short. Break even is here at 203.93 roughly. Just keeping an eye on that one. MasterCard. Nothing going here, but much like V, I think I'm going to put this on my calendar list for today. 3M. we're locked in here, so we're doing a possible calendar at 135. 135 is right here. No, it's not. I lied. It's right here. So that's a simulated calendar at 135. There is no CSSV2 because we're just too flat. Netflix. We have a setup, ladies and gentlemen. We have a setup, and we're down here at 26. That's good enough. Secondary entry here, not real strong, but a nice strong trend, and it's going to give us an opportunity to get in like it did here, and that would have been successful. So we're looking at Netflix to give us, it's a little bit too tight, to give us a nice entry here. Yes, and stretch it out a little bit further. There we go. That's better. Alright, so set up on Netflix. Priceline. Nothing live there. We have a setup on Priceline. Well, I like this. This is looking good. Some prospects for this week. I like that. Russell probably looks like IWM. Yeah, we have a setup here, or we're going to set a target, I'm going to say here. No setup as of yet. SPX. Just going to wait for that one to mature a little bit sooner, or a while sooner. Letting it mature a bit. Okay, we have a setup on Tesla. And then finally, V, we have a calendar, and our strike is 225, and it's for this Friday. So we're hoping that we're anticipating, I don't want to say the word hope, we're anticipating that the price will be at or near 225 for Friday. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.